If the prices are capped, oil companies will not be able to absorb losses and resort to business stoppage unless the government is willing to subsidize. This will result in fuel shortages, as the oil companies will not be able to procure supply replacements at much higher cost. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Yes, go ahead, Senator Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair, before we are overwhelmed by statistics coming from the oil companies, I think we should put some perspectives on today's hearing. You will note, Mr. Chair, that during the last hearing, this representation provided certain data coming from the tanks of Rotterdam Refinery and the tanks of Petronas Malaysia, also docked in Singapore. May I be allowed to present this data, Mr. Chair, which I updated last night. So these are basic price data as of March 25, 2026.
Yes, go ahead, Senator Marcoleta.
Can you please, can you see it, Mr. Chair? This slide, Mr. Chair, is or provides the data supplied to me by Netherlands Refinery, Rotterdam Tanks in Singapore. As of March 25, 2026, on the basis of 100,000 shipment, 100,000 metric tons, which means 118 million liters. And assuming that Philippine peso is 60 pesos per $1, 1 metric ton equals 1,180 liters. The FOB price, as you will see in this slide, Mr. Chair, is 570 US metric ton per metric ton. Okay? Metric ton. Yung shipping cost nito, Mr. Chair, ito, 1,500. Okay. So, yung MOPS niya is $1.71 per liter. Kapag kinumpute natin ito, Mr. Chair, FOB, $570. So, translate na natin $15 per liter. Isama natin ng $15 per liter. And MOPS of 1.71. Multiply that by 60, Mr. Chair, and divided by 1,180. Conversion in liters. Makikita po nyo dyan, the FOB landed cost is 29 pesos 83 centavos. Kapag inad po natin yung mga local add-ons, importation, distribution, and storage deposit to acquire TSA, broker fees, duties for change charges, SGS survey, wharfage, incidental charges, 12% VAT, excise tax, BIR fuel marking, 2% CME per liter, and VAT differential totaling only 15 pesos and 51 cents. Ang total landed cost, Mr. Chair, is 45 pesos and 35 centavos. So yung SRP po, or passion price, for example, at 55 pesos per liter, meron pa pong tubo na 9.6 pesos. In the last hearing, you will recall, Mr. Chair, I was asking the DOE Secretary kung paano po nangyari 2 weeks ago before the war, the price of diesel is 55 pesos per liter. Bigla pong sumirit ng 125 average of 125 liters after 2 weeks. The difference is 70 pesos, Mr. Chair, or an increase of 127. Ito po verifiable sa paano po. Can you show the second slide? Yan ba yan? Mr. Chair, ito po yung second slide. Yung nauna kanina, FOB price, kaya 570 per metric ton, US dollars. Ito po CIF, $640 per metric ton. So palagay mo, lagyan din natin ng shipping cost of $15 per metric ton. At saka yung MAPS, 1.71. The same computation, FOB landed price, 33 pesos and 39 centavos. So isama po natin yung binanggit ko pong mga add-on, local add-ons, 51.51, 48 pesos and 91 cents. So with the SRP or passion price of 55 per liter, may 6 pesos pa pong tubo eh. So paano po nangyari? Kaya hindi ko po maintindihan. Nagpatulong na po kami sa DOE nung isang hearing. Hindi naman po nila maipaliwanag. And they were asking for my data. Ayan na po yung mga data. Will you show the last? Mr. Chair, ito po yung last slide. CIA po ito. Dito po Petronas, Malaysia Refinery. The tanks are all in Singapore. O ito po makikita nyo, $680 per metric ton, CIF. Maski lagyan pa natin ang shipping cost na $15 at saka yung 1.71 na MAPS. Again, using the same computation translated into liters, 35 pesos and 42 centavos. Plus the local add-ons, 50 pesos 94. Passion price, 55. Meron pa pong tubong 4 pesos per liter. How do we explain this? Sinasabi po ninyo you were importing it from Dubai and you cannot penetrate it because of the closure of the Hormuz Strait of Hormuz. Bakit po yun ang reference natin? I'm talking about the prices now being quoted by the tanks in Singapore. Petronas and Rotterdam tanks in Singapore. This is thanks to vessel transaction. Alam ko po, alam niyo ito. So, yung vessel po lalapit lang sa tanks. Kung gusto niyo, CIF, yung tanks na lang lalapit sa inyo. But these are the prices. You can check the prices in Singapore. Nasa akin po eh. I check it with a friend in Singapore. It's very easy naman po eh. We have an embassy in Singapore, I suppose, na maaaring makapagtanong din siya to check this data. Bakit po the President said 2 weeks ago we have about 50 to 60 na inventory. Okay. After 2 weeks, bakit po sumirit ng ganun? Inventory pa nyo, meron pa po tayo. During the last hearing, we have 45 days for diesel and 54 days for gasoline as admitted by DOE. So what are we talking about? Prices of Dubai or Argus benchmark analysis or even the MOPS? Why are we using indicators when there are basic prices even quoted by the tanks in Singapore? Bakit po yung reference natin is the MOPS or the Argus benchmark? Why so? These are hard facts, Mr. Chair. I'm showing it to you now. Saan po ninyo kinukuha yung langis ba? Dubai?
May I answer, Mr. Chair?
Yes,
I am not familiar with the data that is being presented. But very clearly also, Dubai price now is 140. You can ask DOE. How can a product be cheaper than $140 per barrel?
Sir, because it is being referenced to the Argus benchmark, the Argus data. You're taking it from the maps. You talk about Dubai maps or Singapore Platts. Indicators po ito eh. This is the trading floor, like WESM. Tinetrade po natin yon. Pero kung yung mga tangki na po sa Petronas ang nagsasabi and they're providing this data to us, paano po natin i-reconcile ito? I'm not questioning your indicators po, but I am only showing some figures, hard facts, that are supplied to me.
Your Honor, again, this is the first time that we've seen the numbers. We would love to check it as well. But
Yes, sir.
Yun Argus po kasi is another information provider. Para lang din maps yan eh. Pero dito kasi, plots ang ginagamit.
Yes, sir. Ano po yun eh? Worldwide po yun eh. Let's take the example of WESM sa electricity po. It's a trading floor. Ang WESM po, kapag ka walang bilateral contracts po yung supplier ng kuryente, pupunta sa WESM. Kung bilateral, may mga suppliers po, ang Meralco, okay lang po yon. Pupunta lahat sila sa WESM. So yung WESM, the trading floor, ito yung spot market, ididikta niya. Pero hindi lahat ng pagkakataon sa WESM po yun. Kumisan nga eh, sa WESM magtataka kayo eh, 32 pesos pa nga eh, per kilowatt hour, which is impossible. Sa Meralco, siguro 10, 11 pesos per kilowatt hour. Sa electric cooperative, siguro, medyo mataas ng konti, 14 to maybe 18 pesos per kilowatt hour. Yan sinasabi po ninyo is the trading floor. That's the spot market. But I'm telling you, these are the figures. You can check it. Kaya po binigay ko na po rito para makita po ninyong lahat. Eh. I can even give you a name of a company in Singapore. Para siya po yung makipag-deal. It will take only the government. Siguro mag-issue po kayong letter of intent. Baka mamaya po, sumagot na po yun eh. And for our country to issue the ICPO. Yusek, meron kang gusto sabihin?
We'd like to thank, for the record, Mr. Chair, thank you very much. On behalf of the DOE, we asked for the data precisely to validate and also look into the conversion and the computation. So I'd like to thank the Honorable Marcoleta for showing it right now.
For the record, Mr. Chair, may I provide the copies of the 3 slides I have shown?
Yeah, the committee will request for those computation and furnish the Department of Energy those computations as well as the associations of the different oil companies. With
For
your
the record,
permission.
Mr. Chair, I am leaving it with the committee.
Yes.
And for the DOE to just access this particular
Yes,
data.
we will
Thank you very
furnish
much,
the
Mr. Chair.
we will furnish the department, Senator Marcoleta. We'll discuss pricing later on. No? We're also very interested with pricing kasi yan ang